The National Czech and Slovak Museum and Library presents Folklife 101, a series about folk and traditional arts. Episode 10, How Can I Be a Folklorist? Not every folklorist goes to a folklore program at a university. In fact, many folklorists are what we call citizen folklorists, or community scholars, that use their community experience to share culture with the rest of the world. One of the first steps is to think about what folk groups you belong to. What about looking at something in your family, or your community, or school? You can ask yourself questions like, what food is really important to my family? Or is there a certain outfit that someone in my family always wears? Think about what is iconic within your family or community. The interview process is one that often scares people, mostly because it involves technology. But in this day and age, it's as simple as using a phone to document the culture around us. When it comes to interviewing, it's always important to ask questions that get people talking. The less questions you ask, and the more they talk, the better the interview. Photographs and videos are also important, but you don't need fancy equipment. You can of course have it, but it's not necessary to do good field work. One of the simplest and most effective tools you can have to be a citizen folklorist is a good notebook and a good pen to help you document what you hear, what you see, and to think about questions you might have for the future. Something to think about is how you want to share your folklife fieldwork and experiences with others. In photos, social media, through writing, drawing. There are so many ways to do it, but there are many ways to be a citizen folklorist. Folklife 101 was created by Nick Hartman in the National Czech and Slovak Museum and Library. For more information about the National Czech and Slovak Museum and Library, visit our website at www.ncsml.org.